Okay, so let's look at what alternative projects we have. First of all, we're going to review. These are the projects that you would make with the kit, the paper pumpkin kit right here. And here's my store, by the way. And if your order is over $150, do not use this code, but if it's under, you need to use that code, okay? Okay, so this one is really pretty. It has a pre-stamped circle here and cake and all that, and of course we use the pop-up thing. And this one opens this way, and this is exactly the way the paper pumpkin instructions showed us. Okay, the first one I'm going to make here is going to be using, this is the envelope. You're going to pull it out, and you've got a place to put your greeting. You can stamp around here. I wouldn't use too many more embellishments or anything because you want it to slide in and out rather, simply. So what I did, I will show you. Okay, so I used the paper that came in the paper pumpkin, and I've used an envelope. Now we're just going to do this envelope differently. We're going to put it like this, and the envelope is actually going to fold back against this. Okay, now notice too that this butterfly, oh come on, he's a vellum butterfly and he has 2 layers. Now you could put a little diamond bling or something like that there if you'd like. So the first thing we're going to do is stamp this. All right, so I used the vellum I used is called Perennial Essence. It's from the Perennial Essence suite. Okay, the vellum is here on page 169, Perennial Essence, and it is beautiful. I mean, so pretty. I've used this in so many ways. There's 12 sheets, and they're each 12 by 12. I cut mine down to a smaller size. And this paper here is the Magnolia Lane Designer Series paper. And I cut these down to 6 by 6 because it just makes sense. Uh-oh, I've got my my other paper in there that does not belong. Okay, so this part is the Magnolia Lane. Okay, all right. And then this whole paper pumpkin coordinates with the Happy Birthday to You celebration set. And now there are dies that fit just the flowers or the whole picture here and the cake stand. So it's pretty cool. And there's probably other things in those dies. I don't have the dies yet. Okay, so we're going to ink this up with our Rococo Rose that came with the paper pumpkin. So the thing is, between gathering everything and being perfect, which I'm not perfect, people. That's why I'm doing this, because there's too many perfect people out there. Perfect people on Pinterest. All right, these little green spots here, they kind of jive with the leaves, okay? So you just kind of, it's kind of like an artistic something. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. Okay, I happen to have a few of these butterflies already cut out. Why? Because did I make a few mistakes last night? Maybe. All right, this guy still even has glue on him. And this one does too, actually. So I'm just gonna, for the moment, just stick them together. And you see this guy's kind of folded up because, you know, butterflies. And maybe that's his shadow, or maybe he's got a lot of wings. I don't know. I wasn't there. Okay. All right, so, you know, most of the time I want to use my snail adhesive, which is double-sided tape, and it's fabulous, and I love it. And this one's acting silly. It got stuck on Stupid last night, and I let it continue to play. But then I had to put it up. And then I had to go clean some of my tools. And I told my husband, I said, those tools sitting out on the kitchen counter are in the corner because they're having to think about what they've done. When in fact, what they've done is collect a lot of ink. Like it was my, I'll show you what it was. It was the Stampin' Scrub. I took these things out here and washed them. And now they don't leave a whole bunch of purple and red ink on me. And this guy, embossing folder, and I had put ink on it so that I could get a really cool effect on some cards I made. So it needed to be washed too. Okay, so got that glued down and got it stamped. Boom. All right, let's put a happy birthday on there because, you know, birthdays. Oh, where is it? Oh, I know where I got it. Silly me. Happy birthday. I'm not going to sing it. Not going to do it. Okay, let's see. We're going to use this guy here. And I'm going to double check how he's positioned on there. Because, you know, have I ever turned a sentiment stamp upside down? Yeah. Once or twice or more. This is my 10th year with Stampin' Up, y'all. 10. So in 10 years, I guarantee you, I have done something silly. Happy birthday. Oh dear, I knew that was going to happen. Okay, well, I can fix that later. Okay, but for now, I knew it's going to happen. How did that happen? Oh, I need to come just a little bit lower. Oh well, it's okay. Like I said, y'all, it's not perfect. I'm not perfect. Perfect. Now I got to get something to clean my stamps with because I don't want them all grody. And I got a brand new bathtub form right here. And I know I can use a chamois. I know I can use all kinds of things. But I'm using this because I didn't soak down my chamois first. Are y'all surprised? I never do that first. Just don't think about it. Okay, so we're going to put this guy back where he belongs since he doesn't know how to behave. Put him over here in his little stamp set. And y'all may be wondering, I will eventually put these stickers on. But not today. Or rather, not right now. Okay. And this guy, the big leaf, goes back in here. And I don't know about y'all, but I just want to color. I want to color all these berries. Not going to do it right now, but I want to. Okay. All right, now how did I get that? I shows ya. Let me get us a pretty piece of... I just want to do this, y'all. I don't want the flowery stuff on top. Just want to do this. So here's what I'm going to do. And the only reason we're not using this is because it's got the glue thing there. And it looks like a backwards envelope with the glue thing. Right. Okay, do we want to do it this way? That might be cute. Let's try it this way. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I am going to use my snail adhesive. And I'm going to go ink. Don't be nervous. We can do this, y'all. We can do this. Okay, so I'm going to stick it down. Okay. And bum. Take my little scissors. I'm going to take my scissors. All right, so I want to show y'all something. You can huff right here and pull this off. Okay, so all I did here was just blow hot breath on it and peel it up because that was really bugging me, y'all. Really bugging me. Put a little more glue on it. A little more snail. And I'm going to move him all the way down, which is going to bug me also. Not as bad as covering up that word. Okay. Now, I'm just not going to do this color because I really like just that. And to be honest, that is covering up a boo-boo. A boo-boo. And I'll just put lovely on here because that's not a word I use very often, so I may as well use it today. Why, that's just lovely. It's so lovely. It makes me think of, I don't know, those old ladies my mama used to hang out with. Why, Peggy, that's just lovely. I just love the way you did your hair, Peggy. It's just so lovely. There we go. All right, so now all you got to do for the inside is, all I did was take a piece. I'm not going to do it today. I just took a piece of the Designer Series paper. Magnolia Lane Designer Series paper. These are 12 by 12. I cut them all down. I put a little sticker on here, and I keep them in a file. Okay? So, all I did here was just cut a piece that was just shy of that envelope. This is 4 1/8 by 5 1/4, and then I rounded the edges here. I used a piece of the Perennial Essence Vellum, and it's with the stitched oval dies, and then I did just a white stitched oval smaller, glued that down, made just a little tab. All I did was corner round these edges here and just smushed it together, but make sure that your tab is going to stand above your envelope, and I'll show you. You just want it up a little bit so that the person won't be going, well, what do I do with this? They'll be like, oh, okay, like that. Okay, so that is this card. We'll stand him up over there, and let me move some supplies around. This one, all right, we'll do the super simple one next, and that's this one. Okay, it could not be easier. Well, I guess it could be, but, you know, it's still very enjoyable. It's going to fit into this envelope here. So pretty. So pretty. Well, I couldn't prepare for everything. Please hold. Okay, so we're going to use this card here and this little punch out from the Paper Pumpkin, which is Beautimus. And, you know, I showed you earlier how this, how Paper Pumpkin wanted us to use it, wherever I put those cards here. All right, this is the way the card was going to go, like this. But I've prettied it up a good bit. I've taken these, now these are retired, the white tea lace paper doilies. We've got some in the catalog right now, but they're not near as dainty and pretty as these. So if you've got like that very special friend that just loves dainty and pretty, then you definitely want to use this for her. Okay. And we're just going to put a little bit of snail. Now let me tell you about these paper doilies. They are not forgiven one bit. I tell you what, if you do anything wrong to them, they're going to make you remember it. They will not forgive. In other words, you cannot pick that back up. Like, for example, I got it too far over here. Nobody really is going to be worried about that. All right, so we're just going to apply this directly to it. I'm not even using dimensionals on this one because I want to give you something very simple. All right, now we're going to go like that. Put this here. Grab our little stamp set, which is right here. My supplies are coming further and further over here where they're going to take over. Dewoiled. Okay. Oh, my butterfly punch. I forgot to tell you about that. On this card here, that's a butterfly punch. Silly me. Okay. So we're going to say, let's see, birthday wishes. That's what we're going to say on this one. And I got the little stamp from Paper Pumpkin. And I'm going to stamp it probably here. Let's see where Wishes is going to go. Birthday Wishes. I think I'll put it right there. Yeah, that's what I will do. Now, if you want to get real particular, you can actually measure and get the center, or you can put it over the envelope and go, huh, that looks like the center. There's the center. Put my birthday right there. How about that? There we go. All right. So, and I know I moved it. I know. Okay, here we go. Okay, the grandkids are being amazing. They know I do my Stampin' Up! Business every day of the week. Every day, y'all. I'm not on YouTube every day. I'm on Facebook a lot with my Stampin' Up! And I blog and all these other things. If you want to enjoy some Stampin' Up! Stuff, come to my Facebook page, Kathy Bohannon Creatively Blessed. It's named just like this channel. Go to Facebook, like my page, and let's see, how are we going to do this? How was he? This guy goes up in here. Oh, right over the wishes. Oh, all right. So we should have gone a little higher on that. And we can. Check it out. Here's how to fix a boo-boo. See, y'all, I'm just like y'all. I'm not even pretending. I'm not going to edit this out. I'm going to show you how to fix this. I forgot about the slot. So I'm going to put this right over it, right over the word birthday. Yeah, it's a little catawampus. Catawampus is what we say in South Georgia when we mean crooked. Let's see. Birthday wishes. There we go. All right. It's okay. It's okay. It's a little crinkled, but hey, if you were to mail this thing, I guarantee you. Y'all remember that guy? He was the Cajun cook or something. He used to say, I guarantee. But I'm not from Louisiana. Now, I don't particularly like, the cooking Cajun. I don't particularly like stamping over this because it's got dimension, but hey, it came out great, right? And then we just take that little troublemaker right there and we stick it in there and bada bing. There we go. Okay, and that is from this where it closes, you know, something like, I don't even know, something like that. I don't know. Okay, so, and then we want these things, when you get them, they're, you know, they're not smushed down all the way. So you want to take your bone folder and just kind of go like that. Okay, decorate your envelope how you wish, and boom, there you go. Okay, now this is my favorite one because it presented a wonderful challenge, something that I love to do, and that is make a guy card. This is what we're supposed to do with Paper Pumpkin. Wait till you see. Okay, when I saw this one, I knew that I would be wanting to make something nautical. The little pennant flags here made me think of it. The colors made me think of it. All the things, okay? This is my version of this card. Now I want to tell you, I used the Come Sail Away suite and the Memories and More card pack that came out of that suite, and I'll show it to you right now. It is right here. This is one of my all-time favorites. I love anything nautical, and I really love vintage, and this just hits all the marks. This Memories and More card pack right here is where the Celebrate Today came from. There's stickers, there's all kinds of things in it. I used the stamp set here, Sailing Home stamp set, and that's pretty much it. Yeah. Okay. This rope here, we do have a blue and beige, really neat looking rope that I could have used, but there's no blue on this. It's more of this mossy meadow or something. So this was just some really neat twine that I have that's thicker and heavier, and I thought more nautical looking. So let's show you some things. This is the Memories and More card pack, Come Sail Away, and I wouldn't be surprised if they're sold out. I have no idea. These are some stickers that I've been pulling off and using and all that. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is take this off, and we're going to pop this up, and we're going to say, celebrate. Kind of want to get that a little centered. Celebrate, and taking today off. It's just a sheet of stickers that are kind of thick. My husband's in there giving the 4-year-old all of his dreams. I think he wants, I think I heard popsicle, but we don't have any popsicles. Okay, so we're going to do that. And we're going to get out the Big Shot. Oh, and I also used just a little bit I also used this set, which is the Designer Series paper for the Come Sail Away suite. Okay, oops. All right. So we are going, I cut the circle out of this, and I think this might be a good size. Used my layering circles framelits. Pretty sure this is the one I used. Yep. Looks like it. I wonder if I can squeeze this in. You know, I'm not even gonna try. Not even gonna try because I have plenty of paper. All right, so I'll bring over my Big Shot. Okay, if you haven't used a Big Shot before, I do have a video, Stamping 101, buried way down, and I will try to link it here, and it will teach you all about the Big Shot. We used to sell one at Stampin' Up, but we don't anymore, and they're coming out with a different version. I don't even know. But basically it's a die cutter, and you don't need electricity or batteries. No batteries required. And you just use shims and yada yada, and all that is on my channel, how to use a Big Shot. And if you become my customer, we can FaceTime when needed, at when I'm available to you, when you reach a certain level as my customer. All right, so we're going to cover this right here. We're just going to cover it, okay? And it's a little interesting how this is done. Now, this is a fine line applicator. I filled it with Tombow glue, and it's just got a pointy nail top to it, and it just lets me put specific glue, glue in very detailed, specific places. And of course we have, come on now, there we go. We have just a small border there that we can put this on. Now the nails meet one another. This one has a hole in it, and this one punctures down in it to keep it from freezing up in there, because, glue. All right. All right, so we're just going to put him there, and this is how it's going to be on the back. And there's a wee bit of glue right there that's going to make my day terrible if I don't cover it with something. Oh well, okay, maybe not. All right, and then we're going to take this, and we are going to use dimensionals here. Oh, happy day. I knew exactly where my dimensionals were. Y'all, that's pretty special. Pretty special. So our grandkids are visiting. Their dad is driving up today to pick them up. Their mom had to go out of town, and they've been here since Monday, and today is Saturday, and we just really enjoyed having them here. And bless their hearts, it's rained or been cold. There was only one day that it was halfway decent. Halfway, people. Okay, so I had an interruption. I'm sorry about that. All right, so we're going to put on the anchor. And basically, it is a stamp out of this set here called Sailing Home. It's from the set called Come Sail Away. And I used this die here to cut it out. Okay, and I also used that that ropey stuff that came from another paper pumpkin, and I just put it through the hole and pulled it through like that, and put glue dots here and here. That's super simple to do, and basically you just put this part here through the hole, and then put this part through that loop and pull. And we are going to pop this up with dimensionals. And basically, why do I keep saying basically today? I do not even know. But we don't need the big fat dimensionals, so we're going to cut some off. How about that? And they'll go right down the middles of our anchor. Careful not to cut your finger off. That would be terrible. And I think I'm just going to cut this in half. And just put a piece here, right there, and put another piece here, like that. And then we peel off the paper. So now we've got a little embellishing to do, and that is going to be with these papers, these little stickers that came in the Memories and More. Here's a little anchor. Y'all, I love anchors. Just going to put him right here. And I'm out of these, like this flag here, because clearly I love them. So we are going to use something different. We're going to use this one. We're going to use that, and we're going to use this. There we go. All right, it's got all these colors in it. Look at that. Coastal Cabana, maybe. Something, I don't know what color it is. All right, so then we need a little bit of rope. Here's some rope right here. We're going to put a piece across the top of this. Can you see that? I hope so. And this is one thing I love about Memories and More, because you can really bling things out, and it's super simple. The colors match perfectly. The graphics are perfect. It's just great. And I really don't know why it needed a little bit of rope, but it needed it. Okay, we need one more little anchor. Oh, look, I happen to have one. It's almost like I'd planned it. Right. Take this, and I'm going to put this little anchor. I think I'm putting him up here. Yep, that's where he's going. Okay, now I need a background for my card. It came out of the paper pumpkin box. It's already scored, measured, everything. All you got to do is fold it. Use your bone folder. Look at that, Kathy Bow, On Stage Atlanta 2019. And see, we don't have any more big, what you would call a convention. Stampin' Up! Calls it On Stage. Now you've got to be like one of the rock stars to go. So I'm kind of sad about that, but it's okay, because I still love Stampin' Up! And I was planning to try to go this year, but I'm not the next level up, so I can't go. But here's the thing. Saves me money, you know. I'm not bitter. All right, so we're just going to put this on here like that. And we have an alternative project to this. So click like if you like that, because that's my favorite one. okay? Although I love them all, these guys are my favorites. Okay, so we have this one and this one. I love this one too, y'all. And this one. Okay, I love this one too. Oh, I was supposed to glue that down. Please hold. Womp womp. There. Okay. And then, and we got to pull his little letter out. And this is what they were supposed to be. This way and this way. Still beautiful cards, but I like the alternative projects. And this is just an idea. I mean, you might decide to chop up the papers or something and do something completely different. That's what's so fun about Paper Pumpkin. You can use your other supplies with it. This one actually does coordinate with the birthday set that I showed you from Celebration. You can cut these up as you wish. The supplies, make different things. You can punch this paper, whatever you want to do. The sky's the limit. It's just to your imagination. I did want to continue doing a card type theme, simply because I saw so much potential in all of these. I hope you liked the video. Please do subscribe, share. Please visit my store. I need your business. I can only sell to customers in the U.S., but I promise you, it's one of the best things you'll do. It's just so much fun, and it's a great company to purchase from. Mainly, I mean, everything coordinates. It's just great. Please do like and subscribe, and don't forget, you can go to kathybo.stampinup.net and subscribe yourself to Paper Pumpkin. Thanks so much, and God bless. Toodles.